This Pax Day video is better ways to farm materials. I'm going to be covering a few devious and sneaky ways that you can acquire lots and lots of stuff with very little effort. Let's get straight into it. So, what you see in front of me is a base that was abandoned, or either the person refunded, I'm not entirely sure. But what I have done is, as I run around and I see little outposts, I always pull my construction hammer out and I see if they are claimed or not. I ran by this one, and it wasn't claimed, so I plopped a plot on top of it, claiming it for myself. So, as you can see here, when I highlight the chest, it's someone named Kakashi, and they have just random stuff in their chests, which I am currently liquidating here and yoinking all of their stuff, and I'm muling it to a base that I actively operate in while deconstructing their entire base. This was a pretty big home with lots and lots of stuff, and I figured, hey, let's make a video. But besides just running around and hoping that you get lucky and find an abandoned house, which I find about 4 to 5 of these a day, and I search 3 zones. Right now, I live in Nonus, and I search Tricasis here, and I also search Ardines. Now, it would be faster if you could roll alt characters in these regions, but currently almost every server is full up, even though it's not. Like, the game has 3,000 active players. It's saying it's full because of all the plots that are, like, plopped down, right? So what I have to do is the area won't render unless you are standing within the border. So if I go free cam over to Ardennis, I can't see any buildings or, like, areas. So here's the quicker way to do it besides manually running around. All you need to do is pull out your hammer and then push F7. That's going to go into free cam mode. Hold the Alt key, mouse wheel up so that you can scroll quickly. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for a few things. It's not just empty plots, but also publicly shared plots. So you're going to zoom as far out as you want, and you're going to look for buildings that aren't claimed, that don't have an orange piss circle around them, like a dark, you know, vitamin-enriched piss. And if you find any buildings at all that don't have this piss circle, this is because when people refund the game, it removes their plots. The plot system is tied to the payment of the game. So as you can see here, like, oh, wait, no, that's claimed too. Sometimes you get lucky and find stuff, but usually these big guilds will just claim their former guildy stuff. But like a solo or a duo player, you're going to be able to find a whole lot of houses that are either unclaimed or possibly public. So another thing that you can look for is blue circles, which I've already cleaned all the ones out on these servers. But essentially, if you're flying around in free cam and you see a blue highlight, that denotes that the area is a publicly shared plot. And what that means is that you can take everything on it, assuming the chests aren't private. So over here, beyond the tree line, there is a publicly owned plot. I've already cleaned this one out yesterday, and it would be silly if they put more stuff on it. But yeah, let's zoom the camera on over here, and this is about as fast as I can go. You can see that this plot is Naughton's Lights Fall, shared with public. So anything that is built on this plot at all, you can just deconstruct and yoink, right? So again, all you got to do is fly around the neighborhood and look for buildings that don't have the orange circle around them. And when you find them, you just go over there, you plop your own plot on top of it, and you can yoink everything. Now, this is not the only tip I'm giving you today. I'm giving you other tips as well. Let me just do a quick little, you know, brush of the neighborhood. And sometimes people, what'll happen is, now this is not a good example because I've already cleared out all the good examples. But what happens is whenever you link your plot next to someone else's plot, it forms a rectangle. But let's say that the other person removes their plot and moves. Well, it reduces back to a circle. But sometimes when clans or duos are sharing a plot, they build right in the middle of this line. And if one of them removes their plot, for instance, if this plot guy here packs up his shit and leaves, and he leaves this road on the ground, well, this road would technically be unclaimed, and you could come yoink it with the construction hammer. And you'll find a whole lot of places that kind of have this stuff going on with them, and you can grab a lot of good stuff. I have grabbed several walls, several chests. There was like this one's a little exposed, but not enough. I think I've already checked that one. But yeah, there is just so many houses and vulnerabilities that players just leave, and they're unaware that their base is vulnerable to yoinkage. So that's two ways. Now, there is one other devious way of acquiring stuff, and this one is, it requires a little bit of debauchery, a little bit of mischief, okay? And what you do is you make a brand new character. You roll a brand new character, and then you go and you join someone's guild, and then at 4 in the morning when they're not online, you start yoinking everything, putting it in your own private chests, you know, or moving it to your clan area or your own area with a few public chests. Put all the stolen goods in your public chest, log on to your main character, mule it from your public chest to your private chest, and there you go. You can basically skip straight to Steel Age if you do this. Now, I haven't personally done this, but it is something you can do. Now, when making an alt character, you want to try to do something, you know, that, like, if the clan or the guild is, like Roman themed or something, or if they're, you know, themed around fishes, then you could have, like, a fishy named character like Halibut or something. I don't know. And then you would join their clan, and they're like, oh, yeah, this person's so cool. And then you make an alternate Discord account, you join their Discord, you socialize a little bit, maybe you chop some wood for them for, like, an hour, wait for them all to go to bed, and then you just start breaking everything. You start breaking and deconstructing their massive clan walls, their massive clan fortresses. You just start smashing and grabbing and yoinking. And the thing with this game is that there are no loot logs. There are no chest logs. There are no anything logs. Also, I'm using Unstuck to teleport. Not an exploit. It is a game mechanic. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, that is 2 ways to acquire free loot. Now, there is one other way, and I don't know how to do it. Don't ask me how to do it. I'm not going to teach you how to do it, even if I knew. And that is hacking the game. If you search Pax Dei hacks on Google, you will come across a forum post of someone using a program that allows them to go to anyone's plot, and with some sort of hack program, which I don't understand, they can basically tell the plot that they're on that they own this plot, and they can do this for 2 minutes. Because every 2 minutes, the anti-cheat will kick them off, but they just log back in and start stealing. So they'll go to your plot, and they'll go to your chest, and they will tell the plot that, oh, I'm this person, and then they take all your stuff. So no one is really safe from this hack, but luckily, the person that made the hack doesn't really give a damn about the game. He's not very passionate or cares about the game. He just knows it's like a crappy-ass game, and he doesn't give a shit. And he's not really making like a user-friendly version of the hack. So it's only really a way for people that know how to hack and that know the hack programs that can really take advantage of this. I'm too stupid to do something like that. Now, it sucks, but you would think, well, what if I wall off my chest? What if I bury my chest underground and then cover them up? They can access your chest remotely. They can just do this, go to your chest, and then access it with their hack program. They don't even need to be next to your chest. And the last thing for the video is a lot of people have these little public containers. Usually it's like a really decorated balcony with flowers and a bunch of junk. And then you can just come yoink stuff out of these public chests. A whole lot of neighborhoods have these. So if you're like, if you're lacking, you just died in a full loot PvP zone, you have no armor, you can come by one of these, probably get some gear. It's usually crap and garbage, you know, because everyone's crafting like hundreds of things to like level up. So there you go. That is multiple ways, better ways to acquire gear and resources than manually going out and farming it yourself. It's so much easier. Some of it's a little bit dastardly. I'll admit it's kind of a scum move, you know, to ninja loot the guilds. And it's a scum it's not entirely a scum move. If someone refunds the game and their plot is wide open, it's basically like, I don't know, squatters' rights, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but that's where a lot of my resources have come from. Big houses like this where the person's like, okay, I played with my Legos, it's time to get a refund, and then they refund their $100, which apparently they're giving refunds for people that played more than 2 hours of this game, thankfully. Very nice of them. Even though they ignored me, rah! Right? But the point is, just go out there, start yoinking some stuff, go tour your neighborhood with the free cam, see if you can find any houses. Just make sure to equip that hammer before you do. That way you can see the claim lines. And, like, okay, that one's in a border. I was like, dang, there's no way. There's no way. Right? And, you know, check every day because, you know, this game has a massive refund rate. When you watch the player count, like, drop another 1,000, you'll see. You'll be like, okay, let's let's go yoink some houses. Like, there was some houses over here. And sometimes people will yoink them. Like, there was houses all in this area, and now they're gone. So, either someone unbuilt them, or someone claimed them and moved them. And, yeah, this is a new one being built, so... Interesting enough, right? Yeah, you just gotta scatter around with this free cam with your hammer out. You can find all sorts of unclaimed buildings, and have fun pillaging and looting. It's like discovering like a treasure basin or something. I don't know. With that said, leave a like, leave a comment, click the video on the right side of your screen if you don't. What's something that'll happen? I don't know. Nothing today. I don't have any ideas.